know if y'all listen to D-Flow. Y'all better have, because the kid is the truth. He said something very powerful. He said, you cannot move forward until you know where it came from. So what did you do now? You face the reality. You decide you're going to swim, right? You decide you're going to release some things from your life. Whatever it is, how hard it is, you decide, I'm going to do it. No matter how long I've been connected with this thing, this toxic relationship, this toxic mindset, this toxic friendship, this toxic job. Well, don't go quit your job. Y'all be able to trust your job and a job. All right. But it's one thing that we have to give in order to fully release something. It's the F word. Forgiveness. Ugh. Understand what forgiveness is. I'll tell you this. It's possible to move on. But without forgiveness, you will never let go. Understand, some forgiveness is not for them.
It's for you.
It's for you. Forgiveness doesn't enslave you back to the situation and frees you from the situation. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to go back to the situation. Now get it. Sometimes you can't even ask for forgiveness for somebody because they're crazy. Sometimes it's just through prayer. But when you fail to forgive, because guess what? If you don't forgive, you're living with that grudge. All it's doing is hindering you. That's why I see so many people, even myself, when I had to forgive certain people I didn't want to forgive because I felt they were wrong. But I see so many people that's like their life is a reflection of the pain that somebody else gave them.
Wow.
They didn't move on with their life. They making somebody else cry. I mean, smile, probably cry too.
Yeah.
And you crying over them.
Right.
Her, him, that friendship, that job. Not realizing that it's a season in your life. Maybe God wanted to just remove everything from your life at the time so you can be closer to Him.
Come on.
Because even in my darkest moments, I found out God had a plan for me to shine bright. Even in my loneliest nights, I realized God was there for me.
Right.
When I see a person of strength, understand this. I smile because I know that person of strength went through so much. They survived, they overcame, and they came out of it. God delivered them from it. They just believed with faith. It's time for you to dig deep. Make some noise if you found that bridge in your life. Make some noise.
Woo!
I hate to spoil the mood, but for a lot of y'all, you didn't find the bridge. You found the easy way out. It's this relationship's fault. It's the drug addiction's fault. It's this. If I stop drinking and smoking, then I'll be healed. But you don't realize it comes from something. What I need each and every one of you in here right now is to dig deep. Man up, woman up. I had to do this with myself last year when I hit the lowest point in my life when I went to quit rehab time. I had to go back to where this mindset came from, that I wasn't enough, that it would be over soon. So for us, in order to kill something, or in order to stop having it grow in your life, you had to get down to the root. And for some of us, it's years ago. And we just hope that it just faded away. But it's still there. And every time somebody reminds us of something, oh, you suck, you're not good enough. Oh, the teacher told me that in 3rd grade, so I believe I'm not enough. Maybe your parents didn't believe you, but I had some parents that did. Give it up for my parents.
Woo!
So every opportunity is to not believe you believe that, because that's what's rooted inside you. If you want to change and you want to be free, you got to stop playing with yourself and dig deep. This is real, it's not a game. Where the parents at here? Make some noise. I'm about to kill you, y'all. And myself, parents in here. Understand your life is bigger than you. How children view the world at first, how they view a relationship with God, how they view prayer, how they view relationships in general, how they view mindsets, how they view purpose, how they view dreams. You plant the seed in your child's life every single day. What seed are you planting?
Wow.
Something that you don't want to grow up, that's just gonna wither away? Or something like my mom planted in me that took 25 years for it to blossom? It's on you, it's not. I can't stand, oh, it's this generation, it's the kids, they turned up. Who you think the teachers is?
Come on.
You. Me. Take some responsibility. Your kids are watching what you do. You already know they ain't listening to what y'all saying.
Yeah.
They're watching what you do. So what are you putting out? You can't tell them to have a relationship with God when you ain't got one.
Right.
You can't tell them not to settle when you settle and don't know your worth.
Ouch.
It's time tonight to break the cycle. What are you leaving here for your children? And if you don't have kids, what are you leaving here? Because somebody somewhere at some time is watching what you do.
Yes.
If you would leave your life didn't say nothing but action, what would your life say? Break the cycle. And maybe your parents gave it to you. Maybe a relationship gave it to you. And breaking the cycle, sometimes I get it. It gets lonely. It gets hard. Nobody understands what you're doing. But I realize this. Sometimes it takes learning how to be perfectly lonely just so God can show you what being perfectly loved feels like.
Come on. Woo!
So what's the real bridge in your life? Addiction, what's the real bridge? What makes you go back to that? And if people place their, if your parents, anybody place their possibilities on your life, understand this. That's their impossibilities, not yours.
Yeah.
What they couldn't do has nothing to do with what you can do.
Right.
And they love you. That's the only thing they know. So let it go and start something new. Start a new cycle tonight. But it takes you deciding to be free. And it might not happen right now. But you dig deep. And I heard some talking when I went backstage, and I'm not this guy, but please, respect other people here. There's some people that's balanced. There's some people that might not even want to see tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know because I got messages. So respect their struggle. And let them dig deep if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Let them find out where that addiction comes from if you don't want to. Because they want to be free.
Lord help us.
So it's time to identify the real bridge right now. Because we're about to move forward. We're about to find a relationship with God. You're special, every one of you. Don't let anything, any lie tell you any different. God has a plan for you even before you had a plan for yourself.
Right.
A plan to prosper you. Not to harm you, not to fail you. He's there for you. He doesn't call us to understand it, he calls us to trust him. So what's the real bridge forward? Burn it tonight and start a new legacy for yourself, for your community, and for your family. Because the only way we change this world is if we change ourselves.
Yeah.
Our households. Starts with you. Think right now, 30 seconds. Take this on, find that real bridge. It's not about me, it's about you. Find that real bridge.